We doing math today. Ain't got time for no games. We doing math today. All work and no play. We doing math today. Listen up and behave. We doing math today.
If you guys watch this video, superstar Ja Morant couldn't get it done, but he wrote that night, failure builds character. This is our grid view to navigate all the slides, including directions, how to turn in late work, and Mr. Frank, it's that time.
It's time for game plans.
Week 12, October 24th, October 28th, 2022. Wow, we're almost done with October. We're in the middle of Module 1, Quadratic Functions. This week, 1.4, Solving Quadratic Equations by Factoring. Students will be able to solve quadratic equations by factoring on their lessons. Room 902 news. As of Monday, October 24th, 2022, you have finished 52 days of the school year. There are only 33 school days left. Wow, out of 85 this semester. What does that mean? We are 61% done with the semester. We are 2/3 done when we have 1/3 left. And in terms of the school year, there's 128 days left, so there's about 70% of the school year left. We're currently in quarter 2 progress reports. I'm gonna guess around right before Veterans Day, I'll have grades due, and then quarter grades or the first semester grade will be done by the end of December. Some other Room 902 news. If you turn in something after the due date, you're gonna have to complete a late work assignment. That's how I go and check your grades. Okay, go ahead and mark these in your calendars. Upcoming classes that are canceled. I signed up at my home site, Savannah, to help the cross-country team, and it just so happens to be during our class. So there's gonna be no class on November 2nd. That's not this week, but the following week. And then 2 weeks after, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving break, if there is no class, I'm out for something called a learning walk to watch other math teachers. So they just so happen to be on Wednesdays, which is the day of our class. So there's no classes on those days. You'll still have everything else, week at a glance, reflections, discussions, and then the week at a glance video will tell you what you need to do to get quote unquote attendance credit. Last week I opened up quiz 11.5 quiz number 3. I opened up last Tuesday and is due this Tuesday at 9 a.m. So if you have not done that, do it. It's on 1.1, 1.2, the standard form of quadratics, and 1.2 more about quadratics. Khan Academy is not due this week, but if you like enjoying October 31st, you might as well get it done this Friday, October 28th, so you don't have to worry about it this weekend and you can enjoy all the festivities. Participation attendance is 10% of your grade, and if you're ever absent, you need to fill out this absent assignment and turn it back into me. There's directions in there. But once we get to 600, I will add another lowest quiz score. So the point of dropping lowest quizzes is that if you do poorly, that's okay, and you can learn from your mistakes. Some school news: Halloween Festival Game Night, October 28th, 4 to 6 p.m. at the CVA building. You can pay for $5 online early or $10 in person. There are food and games. Hey, did you know we have online tutoring every day, Monday to Friday? Click on here for more information. Dun, 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 dun. I reached out to some students and they responded quickly. Get your grade above 60% always. Hey, did you know that silly numbering system? The red one is what chapter module we are in, and the lesson. So we're right now in 1.4, and then if there's no number behind it, that just means they're all the same, right? Example 1, example 2, you can find those mostly in your textbook. We talked to our central question. We are factoring. Here is my week at a glance. Some students are realizing, you know what? This is super helpful because I'm kind of prescribing to you what you should be or where you should be at versus kind of, like trying to binge watch, a TV show or Netflix and binge watch your English, then your history. Like, it just may not work. So maybe just do an hour every day Art classes on Wednesdays, so you might as well just do your work from 1:30 to 2:15. That might be a good schedule habit building. I'm releasing 12.2 discussion, week at a glance. You're going to watch it through Edpuzzle. And I'm not assigning any work. All I really want you to do is do the rest of this stuff and get your quiz done. Quiz is due on Tuesday, and then you can start using lesson 1.4. Remember, you need to fill out the introductory parts, okay? The only parts that you do skip are the ones where it says skip one problem or of these problems skip. If you miss any of those, you will be deducted points. Wednesday, I will see you this Wednesday for class. And you'll notice that I skipped lesson 1.43, so I go from yellow to green. And then you're just going to finish lesson 1.4. I am starting to release more videos on how to use your calculator, so it might involve, you can use Desmos, you can use the one for your iPad. If those aren't working, Desmos will always work. Red light, yellow light, green light tells you when you need to submit late work. For example, these are all red. So students who wanted to turn in late work, I've been seeing some more commercials, which is good because born grades are going up. I need to grade this one in yellow, which was due last Friday, but I have not graded it. So hurry, turn it in. You don't have to do late work. So basically, you don't have to click on this one when it's red. Green, that's what you're working on this currently is, I talked about it, you have a spirit week. You can click on it. You can see the directions in there. I'm giving you full credit if you kind of just screenshot your own face in there, but you get extra credit if you are actually wearing the costume. And I just saw a late student's work, and she was dressed up just like a little girl, just like I was as a little kid. So you might have some pictures lying around. Just take pictures of those. It might be awesome to use. I'm the only person that sees them, unless you want to put them on the school social media. This is a take-home reflection. I went over directions last week. Both of these are going to be due this Friday, but you have no quote-unquote packet due. That's probably not going to be due until next week. And these are the directions for the quiz. Let's take an eCadence field trip. We're here in Module 1. You'll notice by the week numbers, and I kind of did by the color of the rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, Roy G. Biv. So now we are in week 12. 12.1, this is where the Google Slides are. Discussion opens on Monday, it's due by Friday, reply, and then reply to 2 others. Reflection, I open up, I shouldn't say Tuesday by the end of class. We do that on the end of class on Wednesday, and it's due within 24 hours. This is where you're turning in your take-home reflection and Spirit Week, and then I need to add a link for your Edpuzzle. It's okay if you mess up. You got to learn how to fail, and when you learn how to fail, you learn how to build yourself. You build yourself up. You get to learn to build character. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Remember not to write all your math papers in ink. Remember to show all your work if you don't want to see. Remember to test, stay, and prepare for it wholly. Because if you don't, then you'll perform poorly.